Good evening, this is Brother Bro here, and I'm going to review Together, directed by Michael Shanks. This is a horror film that stars Dave Franco and Alison Brie as a couple who, after moving in together, seem to have a hard time getting away from one another. And this is a straight, all-out horror film, and it's a really fun time. I believe this is what an audience looks for when they go to a horror film. Like, it has all of the ingredients that people want to see. It actually has an abundance of excellent jump scares, and I'm someone who feels mixed about jump scares. Like, sometimes they feel annoying and unnecessary, and sometimes they don't, but often the scenes when you're jumping and like truly feel terror feel earned and like part of the story, and like they're important to some underlying thing that is slowly boiling up. I think the first half has the most truly terrifying moments with some of these scares. So it really was a blast just to feel actually scared of a movie again, and I'm someone who's a little bit jaded of being scared at horror films. But then I think there's also a lot of absurd things that happen that aren't as easy to be scared at, but are really easy to laugh at. And I think both of these are very welcome in any horror film. If the scare provokes a jump, then that's great. And if the scare provokes a laugh, then that's also great if you feel like you're laughing along with the film or the absurdity. And for that reason, it was really fun to watch this with an audience. There's also some really great, nasty body horror here, which is also combined with some visual effects work. Now, I'm not quite over the moon about everything in this film. It goes really hard on this theme of like what it's really about underneath the horror elements, and it's very easy to like catch on to what that is. Like, the audience is gonna lose absolutely nothing in translation, but something about the way this was explored just didn't feel real to me. Like, in the first few scenes, I felt like, oh, I can totally see how you can derive something deeper and more horrifying from just this little specter of doubt in this character's mind. Like, I can relate with that. But over time, I just stopped relating with it. I just felt like, all right, well, the film's now communicating this in the most obvious and overt way possible, and it took the psychological element out of it. I think it kind of thought it was being a psychological movie, but it really just doesn't leave that much to chew on. But I did really like the ending. I thought there was a more safe route this could have gone in, where they sort of like solve the problem, where they figure it out and everything's okay in the end. The characters make the right decisions, perhaps. And it just doesn't go that way, and I was a big fan of the final shot. So overall, I think this is going to appeal to a wide audience. It's a great movie to see in the theater. It's really fun. Probably one of the better horror films you're gonna see this year, and like I said, it's got some genuinely scary moments. This is a really good time overall. Didn't quite deliver on the promise of the psychological for me, so I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Are you and your partner together right now?